A lot of folks know where home is. A lot of people. And in the regard of a relationship or trying to be with somebody, a lot of people have, broken up with a significant other, whether there's reasons that make sense or don't make sense. And we got you know, we just wasn't compatible at the time, or, I don't think we're just ready yet. I'm not ready for a relationship, I'm moving too fast, and all these things, right? All these excuses. But I feel like at the end of the day, if you're a woman or a man, you know where home is. And you got to ask yourself, if I know where home is, why won't I just go home? Why won't I just go to the place that keeps me safe, that makes me happy, that makes me feel like I am honored? And truth be told, a lot of folks really don't even want to answer that question themselves. Like, bro, and I'm starting to realize that a lot of people start to view the idea of love being better than the reality of being in love. Like, the idea of love makes more sense than trying to be in that reality of feeling loved, feeling appreciated. Just like, the idea of becoming a millionaire, the idea of getting out of the slums and not being poor. The idea of it is better than the reality of being poor and being in the slums, which is dumb. Like, we should always want to live in the reality that we want for ourselves. So, there's so many people out here in this world that will, break ties, separate themselves from you. And it's not like y'all ended on bad terms, like y'all was just having a bunch of arguments before the relationship just vanished. Like, no, y'all was doing the right things. Y'all was happy. Y'all was smiling, going on dates, doing all types of stuff. But it just didn't last. And you got to ask yourself, why didn't it last? We all do it. Was it because of me? Did I do something? Did she see interest in somebody else that somebody else was doing something better than me? Like, what? A lot of the times it don't be us. It don't be you. There's a lot of hidden answers. And there's a lot of questions that we all ask ourselves that we just won't find out until later on down the line, when they show up at our fucking marriage, and they're sitting in the crowd just looking at us, and we look over and it's like, damn, it's them. Like, why are they here? But then you realize, like, I ain't got no animosity towards you, and I'm kind of appreciative that you're here, so you can, so you feel me? Like, it's just so many different things, and it's so complex, but it really don't have to be that way, because a lot of us know where home is. A lot of us. Because people tend to break ties, but you want to send text messages, and they want to ask you if you're doing okay and all this type of stuff. Want to keep tabs on you, want to keep you followed on Instagram and TikTok, and want to, just make sure that they got every single notification active for you. But they just don't want the idea or the reality of love from you. Like I said, you've been doing everything right before y'all broke up. Y'all was so happy. There's no way you couldn't imagine that day coming. You couldn't foresee that day. But it happened. But it's like, okay, when you finally get the chance to actually separate yourself from that person, and I'm speaking on, people telling me their experiences, and, I have my own experiences. But when you want to stray away from a specific individual, and not in like a malicious way, like you just don't want to talk to them again, but you just want to keep the conversations at a minimum because you could fall back into that same spiral effect of everything that they do affect you. And you don't want to be that. So you just want to back away a little bit. So you do that, but they keep trying to reel you back in like the little fishing reel. And they got the cheese bait on there. They're like, oh, this might be a good day. Let me text them now. And you fall for it. Bro, it happens. But it's like, if you're going to do that to me, why not just be open about the fact that the idea of us being together, it was something that should have lasted longer. But then again, bro, we would never know. As humans, you would never know what another person is thinking unless they tell you. Yeah, we can go off facial expressions and hypotheticals, but you know, actions do speak louder than words at times. So like, look, man or woman, whoever watches this video, if you got this person that you are ex to now, like y'all didn't end on bad terms and y'all still connecting, but y'all doing y'all little thing, y'all having y'all own life or whatever, but y'all want to keep having tabs on each other, bruh, I'm here to tell you right now, you know where home is. You know where home is. You know that that specific person been there through everything, been there through the times where y'all was just so down bad, like one of y'all probably had a moment of suicide or an episode or whatever the freak. Y'all had that little moment and they was there for you. Moments that nobody else was there for you, but that specific person was there for you. Like, there's just small things like that that will let you, that will click in your head every now and then. Be like, damn, like, even though we're not together, like those ideas, those memories, you know, those times where I just didn't feel like myself and this, that, and the third, like they were there for me. Now, if y'all was having tussling matches and y'all having Royal Rumbles in the bedroom, not talking about that type of Royal Rumble. I'm talking about like Royal Rumbles where y'all doing the attitude adjustments to each other and y'all doing the pedigrees to each other and shit like that on the carpet or the hardwood floor and y'all abusive. Then no, hell no, please, no, please, just stray away. But if y'all ended on good terms and y'all keep connecting with each other, y'all keep having these smaller conversations, bro, you know where home is. Obviously, if you're in a relationship, then that's different. But like, if you're not in a relationship and you keep texting that person, you know where home is. So yeah, that's all I got for today's video. Y'all take care of yourselves, bro. I don't want to make this too long. Just want to make a quick little video about it. You know, this don't really need to be a 30-minute segment, but I just want to come on here and elaborate about how people try to deny the fact that, you know, that person, that specific thing, whatever the case may be, it was that set in stone. It's what made them happy. It's what made them feel rejoiced in their life. So you know where home is. So just go home and be happy. Go through the ups and downs and just be home. Catch y'all boys in the next one, man. Peace.